of sweets that she bought is within the bag. She was eating the girl's sweets. And the girl was considerate enough to smile at her. And she's thinking, my God, I'm the inconsiderate one. This dialogue that the Prophet came, he says, I know you're inconsiderate, but I have to deliver. I have to give you my job. This even happens between, says, even if our parents believe this way, I'm going to be this way, no problem. Allah gives us a synopsis, Judgment Day, when everybody goes to their abode. He says, فَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ افْتَرَى عَلَى اللَّهِ كَذِبًا أَوْ كَذَّبَ بِآيَاتِهِ أُولَٰئِكَ يَنَالُهُمْ نَصِيبُهُمْ مِنَ الْكِتَابِ. Meaning, even though who belied and who did and caused mischief and what have you, no problem. They still get their, whatever's coming to them from the book of decree. Meaning, because you're not a good person, or you decide to go against the will of Allah, it doesn't mean that we should stop allowing you to make money. No problem, you're going to get that share. أُولَٰئِكَ يَنَالُهُمْ نَصِيبُهُمْ مِنَ الْكِتَابِ حَتَّى, until, they will get it until what? حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُنَا, until our messengers come to them, our angels. يَتَوَفَّوْنَهُمْ, come here. قالوا أين ما كنتم تدعون من دون الله. Where are the ones you used to seek beside Allah? The ones you used to go for help. They look around and they say, قالوا ضلوا عنا. We don't know, they're lurking somewhere. ضلوا عنا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين. They said, we have no recourse in front of these angels. We allowed you to be the way you are. And this is where are your helpers? You have no more helpers. No problem. What happens? قال, comes the greater voice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قالت خلوا في من قبلكم من الجن والإنس في النار. There's already generations before you waiting in hell, from the humans, from the jinn, follow them. قالت خلوا, enter. كلما دخلت أمة, every time a new generation goes in, لعنت أختها, it curses its sister. Meaning, your generation will curse your parents' generation. Why? It was you that did this to me. كلما دخلت أمة لعنت أختها. This generation curses the generation before. Why? You didn't know how to raise us. You didn't pay attention to us. You didn't show us the right way. We did. Yeah. What are we doing here? لعنت أختها حتى إذا اداركوا فيها جميعا, until all of them are there, meaning all generations are done. We put them from the beginning of Adam till the end. They're done. حتى إذا اداركوا فيها جميعا, while they were nobody, no more. خلاص, let's go. What's going to happen? The latter ones said, قالت أخراهم لأولاهم. The last generation that walked in said to the parents, the generation of the parents, so Allah, هؤلاء أضلونا, they caused us to go astray. So what are you saying? Get you out of the hellfire? No, you can't. You know you can't. You get in, you ain't get out. قالوا هؤلاء أضلونا. The only thing they can say is فزدهم عذابا ضعفا, double the punishment for them. I know we're not getting out. Double the punishment. قال, Allah says, لكل ضعف. Oh, both of your punishments are going to be doubled, yours and theirs. لكل ضعف ولكن لا تعلمون. You don't understand why. When the first generation heard this, oh, وقالت أولاهم لأخراهم. The first said to the latter, says, إذن يعني ما كان لكم علينا فضل. Oh, it's not our fault after all. Why? It doesn't paralyze us. Meaning, because we were your parents and you're living in this society, it doesn't mean your mind is paralyzed. You need to move. إنما أعظكم بواحدة. Go around, start thinking. Use it before you pay khumus on it. إذا ما كان لكم علينا من فضل. You have no say-so. You're not better than us. Then do what? فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْسُبُونَ. You better taste what you were hoarding, what you gathered. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا وَاسْتَكْبَرُوا عَنْهَا لَا تُفَتَّحُ لَهُمْ أَبْوَابَ الْجَنَّةِ. We will not open the doors of heaven. وَلَا يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةِ. Nor will they enter it until حَتَّى يَلِجَ الْجَمَلَ فِي سَمِّ الْخَيَّاطِ كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُجْرِمِينَ. The only way these individuals, they're having this dialogue, this blames it on this, this blames it on this, they're going to go to heaven when? When the camel goes into the eye of the needle, and the camel does not go into the eye of the needle. كَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُجْرِمِينَ. This was the message of Rasulullah sallallahu wa sallamuhu alayhi. Every opportunity the Prophet had, he came to deliver. Every opportunity, whether he had a headache, whether he had a death in his family, he always took an opportunity and taught the people. And so did Al-Imam Al-Hussein salamullahi alayhi on the battle of Karbala. He comes after the women of Hussein were taken to Syria, al-Sham. They take him to Kufa first. From Kufa, they take him to Syria. Syria, who's at Syria awaiting them? Yazid ibn Muawiyah. He's waiting for the head. He's waiting for all Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Bayt were walking, and already the CNN said before they arrived that these people are from Khawarij. They have nothing to do with the religion. So the people were outside waiting to see these Khawarij, and they find heads coming, and they find women and children. And they start throwing rocks. Why? Because people they say these are Khawarij, Khawarij. You're looking, you see these are women and children. What are you doing? Doesn't matter. They follow the leader, they follow the chief. They're all Indians. Nobody does that anymore. They arrive into where Yazid is. Yazid sets camp for these people. They call it Al-Khariba. Al-Khariba يعني والعياذ بالله, it's like the ghetto, the الوسخ والهير, where they put the Ahlul Bayt, the grandson of the Prophet, and the women and children are there. And when he was ready, His Majesty, may Allah amputate his ears, he calls them, he summons them to his palace. Zainab alayhi salam comes to the palace. Imam Zain al-Abidin is in his early 20s. He's the only thing that's left from Ahlul Bayt, the fourth holy Imam. He comes, and Yazid says he's got the head of Imam Hussein playing with it, with a stick. And he wants to show it to the people, to his own household. And Yazid says, who are these people? Identify yourselves. Nobody says anything. Zainab alayhi salam, he sees a male figure between them. He says, who are you? He says, Ana Ali ibn al-Hussein. I am Ali, son of Hussein. He says, Ama qatal Allah Ali ibn al-Hussein. Didn't Allah kill? He says, no, the people killed. I had a brother by the name of Ali, son of Hussein. People killed him. Yazid, la'natullahi alayh, he orders one of his orators to get up on the podium and start saying good things about his father and cursing Imam Ali in the lineage. The man gets up there, starts saying good things about Muawiyah, cursing Imam Ali. Al-Imam Zain al-Abidin turns to him and he says, Ya Khatib, orator, لقد اشتريت مرضات المخلوق بسخط الخالق فتبوأ مقعدك من النار. You purchased the satisfaction of the creation by upsetting the Creator. He says, Ya Yazid, he turns to Yazid, he says, أتأذن لي أن أصعد تلك الأعواد? Do you allow me to get up, speak on these wooden pieces? He doesn't call it a podium, he says wooden pieces. Because a podium is a podium when the truth is being said. And what that orator just said is the untruth.